Right. Good evening, right? Good evening, all. Right. So we are going to start a new lesson, that is triangles and quadrilaterals. What type lesson, right? There is nothing much more that you need to understand. There is no actually big logic, local logics, right? So very easy things are there, and so you have to apply the knowledge that you have gained from the previous lesson. Important formula, right? Equations, formula, algebraic expression. So that is a combination of lessons that you have used inside this. Make actually use currently. Right. So first of all, we are going to talk about the theory. This is a theorem. Right? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle. You already know that. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle will give you 180 degrees, right? If you add the three angles inside the triangle, it will give you 180 degrees. Right? So that is the first theorem or theorem that we are going to discuss. What is it? Right? If there is a triangle, so you should have three interior angles as well. For a triangle, there are three sides. If you have three sides, you have three interior angles. Interior angles. Right. Okay. First, let's do that. Right. I will write the lesson name 12 lesson triangles and quadrilaterals. I'm not going to write full triangles and quadrilaterals. Another right. So first of all, I have given you something like using that here. Right? A, B, and C. So this is a triangle. And most importantly, what you need to know is right here. If you have this triangle, right, there are three sides and there are three interior angles like this, right? So these are things that you need to know, and I will say this is my interior angle. Sorry, this is my interior angle A. This is my interior angle B. This is my interior angle C, right? So very basically, so we can write uh, this angle, this angle, and this angle are called interior angles, right? Interior angles. These are three arrows. Three arrows we have. These are three arrows. Right. Okay. I hope you have finished by now. Right. So then I have given you small quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, not a quadrilateral. Right. Small square, right? Square, I mean triangle. Small box. So inside that you have to write the theorem that we are going to discuss. Right. There are two rows that you have to complete. There are two rows. So on top of the row, you may write the theory that you know already. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So I will write it here. Please write it with me. Okay. Shall I write it? So this should be inside the box. So this is my box, right? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Is 180 degrees. So, how can I going to next week exams will be studying, and some of you are having the exams at the end of the end of July, July 27th and so on and so forth, right? Okay. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So how we are going to represent it by using the interior angles, interior angle A, interior angle B, and interior angle C. The equation or the theorem that we need to know is if you get A plus B plus C, the summation of the interior angles of a triangle A angle plus B angle plus C angle, magnitudes of them is equal to 180 degrees. Right? If you add the magnitude of angle A, magnitude of angle B, and magnitude of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Very important. Please remember that. Yes, Chaviru is having the exams on next Tuesday, right? Today, Chaviru may cover exam. Sorry, lessons still. Cover kara. Talk. मतलब चट्टे वाले में हम सेलेक्ट. So accommodate all the right. Devuhara part of receiving will win. Part of receiving. Right. Right. Okay. So let's do example number. Example number 1. I have given something. There is a triangle, and inside that, this is 50 degrees, and this angle is 60 degrees, right? And this is X. You know what to find, right? Three interior angles. If you add the three interior angles together, right? If you add the three interior angles together, the summation will be equal to 180 degrees. So, you have to find X. What is unknown X, right? That is the unknown term. So, keep unknown term at the first place when you are writing the equation. When you are writing the equation, most important thing, you are going to find X. You are going to find X. Keep it at the first place. So for an example, I am doing now. I will begin from X. X plus 50 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 180. 180 degrees. Right. If someone asks from you what is the reason is this. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Very basically, you can write sum of the interior angles of a triangle. That's why we write broad things. 8.5 මේක ලිපි. හරි. So how to find equation ne? This is an equation. So you know how to find the value of x by isolating it in your left hand side. Hari. This is x plus 50 plus 60 110 is equal to 180. So 110 subtract from both sides. 110 the opposite thing of plus addition 110 the opposite is subtract 100 and 110 subtract 110 decrease from both sides. 110 positive 110 negative 110 cancel out. X is equal to 180 minus 110 70 degrees. So that's how you are going to find the value of that x. Right. Okay. Go to page number 2. Page number 2. Now you can do these things by yourself. Right. Do example number 2, example number 3, and example number 4. Do it. Send me the answer for example number 2, 3, and 4. Do it fast. So you have to do the same thing now. And do it by using the same way. Bharat is having the exam on to a report. Just tell me and send me the answer for the previous one. Okay. So I want to see you. So I want yeah. That's totally okay. Okay, when I am teaching you, right? I am recommending you not to do it inside your tube, not to use the tube right now, right? You can keep your tube aside for whatever the things. So you can do the things that we are doing in the class in a separate paper, right? You can do it in a separate paper, and later on, right? You can get those things into the tube. So you have done the same lesson twice. Then your memory will be amazing. Memory is superior way. You are doing the works in a separate set of papers in the class when we are doing the class, right? And after that, like let's say in Saturday, right? On Saturday, right? Saturday, if you have a free time, you are going to fill the tube from the beginning to end. The things that we have discussed earlier, right? Papers, separate papers. Perfect. If you can do that, superb. Oh. Why? What happened, Farah? Tell me. Okay, everyone has sent me answers. Also, Nevino, then how we do? This is the new triangles and quadrilaterals, right? So in the power page also there are a lot of things that you need to know, right? So that we have done this one. Example number 1, I have done it. Right. This is example number 2. Oh my God! So there is another thumb. Now is it okay? I'm online. So why is that? right here. ඔතේ උඩන අම්මට තාත්තට කියලා ඉතින් අරගන්න එපා ඊයේ. ඊයේ ඊයේ ටියුට් එක ගන්න. ටියුට් එක අරගන්න දෙන්න. පුළුවන් නම් දැන් හරි ගන්න මේ අවසරයි. අද අවසරයි. අදාළ කියන්නේ තව පඩයක් ලඟවා තියෙනවා මට ඉන්න ගන්න. ඔයාලා නෙවෙයි. අම්මා හරි තාත්තා හරි අයියා හරි දැන් හොඳ නම් කවුරුත් නැහැ. ඔය අමාරු වගේ නම් මොනවා මේ ලෙසන් එක අහගෙන ඉන්න. That's okay. Right. So I am going to do this. Right. I will do this here. I will do this one by one. Right. So how to do the example number 1? Sorry, example number 2. Right. So I will explain the example number 2 first. Then explain the link. Right. Right. So here there is a triangle. Right. But you can see here they are telling in the figure BCA angle is 90 degrees. Right? If this angle becomes 90 degrees BCA, that means this is the right angle triangle. Right? Normally we are saying right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. This ABC triangle is the right angle because this is 90 degrees. This is how you are going to show 90 degree angle, right angle triangle. So this is very basically similar to the previous one we have done. You have to find x. Right? You know the value of this angle 40 degrees. You know the value of BCA angle which is 90 degrees. So as I told you earlier, you may write the unknown term x at the first place. X plus 40 degrees plus, you need to put degrees up, definitely up. 90 degrees plus equal to 180. Right? The reason is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. Right? Then what you are going to do? Here you have the unknown term x. Keep it like this. 40 plus 90. Right? 40 plus 90 means 130 degrees. Right? Equal mark 180 degrees. Then what you are going to do in order to find the value of x? You are going to subtract 130 from both sides. Then you need to remove this 130 so that x plus 130, right, minus 130. You are going to do the same thing for the right hand side as well. 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. So now what happened? Okay. Cancel out because same value with different sign. Positive 130, negative 130. Cancel out. Right? So what is the final answer? X is equal to 180 minus 130, 50 degrees. 50 degrees. So this should be your answer. Okay. This should be your X should be right. Okay. Then I am going to clean the board. I am going to move to the example number 3. The three angles of a triangle are x, 2x, and 3x. Find x, hence the size of each angle. First of all, they are telling you to find the value of x. Then they are telling you to find the value of each and every triangle. Sorry, each and every angle. X. What is the value of x? What is the value of 2x? What is the value of 3x? First of all, you need to find the value of x. Right. So, how to find the value of x? You have to use the same theory. Right? First degree angle, second degree angle, third degree angle. X, 2x, 3x. X plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 180. So that is the value. Right? So you may write x plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degrees. Right? 180. Now this is something like apple plus 2apple plus 3apple. Like terms, x plus 2x, 3x. 3x plus 3x, 6x. Right? 6x is equal to 180. Right? 180. Right? Now what you are going to do? You are going to do, right? Is you are going to divide this side by this, and you are going to divide this side by this in order to find the value of 1. In order to find the value of x, you are going to divide this side by 6 and this side by 6. Right? Then 6 times 1. 6 times 1. Right? 6 times 1. 6 times 30. So you can write x equals 30 degrees. Now you know the value of x. Right? Now you have found the value of x. Hence the size of each angle. So you have to find what is the value of 2x, and you have to find what is the value of 3x. That means 2 multiplied by x. 2 multiplied by x means 30. Right? Which means 30 is equal to 60 degrees. Right? Means this is 60 degrees. Okay. 3x. 3 multiplied by x. X means 30 degrees. 3 times 3, 9. 90. Right. So this should be 90. Actually, this should be 90. But it does not look like 90. Right? So these should be the answers. 2x means 60 degrees. 3x means 90 degrees. And right. Then I am going to move the example number 2. So the way answer may clear. Please send me D. And if you want more time, I will give you. Do you have any corrections on this? Example number 3. Do you have any correction? Right. Okay, I am going to move to the example number 2. Okay. Right. I will clear the board. Right. Okay. Thank you. Continue that. Right. Example number 2. So how you are going to do this? Same thing. Okay. The triangle is isosceles. With AB equals AC, each sides are equal. So this angle equals this angle definitely. And apex angle is 80. Right? this topmost angle is 80 degrees. So they are find the angle of y. What is the magnitude of y? So how you are going to write the logic? The logic is this is the amount of y plus 80 degrees is equal to 180. So you may write y plus 80 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And so y plus y, 2y plus 80 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, right. So how do you find the value? Then you need to isolate 2y in your left hand side. So now you have positive 80. So subtract 80 from both sides. And 180 minus 80. Right? Then 2y is equal to 180 minus 80, 100. How will comes? Because you are cancelling out this 80 to this positive 80, negative 80 cancel out. So that your answer will be 2y equals 100 degrees. So the final answer will be you are going to divide both sides by 2. You are going to divide both sides by 2. Right? So I will divide this side by 2 and I will divide this side by 2. Right? So 2 times 1, 2 times 1. Y is equal to 100 divided by 2, 50 degrees. Don't forget degrees part. You will lose marks. And y is equal to 50 degrees. This is how we are going to find it. Okay. Right. Hope you got the correct answer. Please send me y who get the correct answer for this example number 2. Please send me y. Super. If you get the correct answer, please send me nearby. Super. Others? None? Aren't?
Sir, there is another question on page number 3.
Yeah, example number 5. Yeah. We are going to do that. Right, okay. This Hirusha hari natin. Sabi may Chiral? Chiral.
Sir, what, sir?
Did you get the correct answer? By me?
Sir, all correct.
Yes.
Great. Chiral, nothing. Right, Navy you got okay. Sinara, right? No. Devuha, you didn't send me answers. Right. Farah. I told. කවුද පුතේ මේ විනිශ්චය මාස කියලා දාන්නේ මට මතක නැහැ නම අනිත් හරි මට පුතේ අනිත් නම මතක නැහැ මට හරියට නංගි කියන ගමේ නේද ඉන්නේ විනිශ්චය යනු ඉස්සරහා ඉඳලා no idea right okay so let's go to the example number 5 right do it example do the example number 5 I will tell you sometimes in your exams you might receive this kind of thing. You may have come in the exam. Great. Can you have sent me down? Super. Yeah. Maybe when do you have your exams? How thing?
Next week, sir.
Okay, super. Tell me the answers for X and Y in the example number 5, right? And, never you go to the first place. So you go to the second place, right? Right. Okay, here is it. Here is the okay. Here is the answer for X. Yes, right. Yes. We will answer right? So let's take the answer, right? Okay, here is the fifth and the fourth. Okay, Bharat is saying a different answer. Right? I don't know whether it is correct or not, but let's see. Generally, yes, yes, can, yes. Okay, usual. Why did you get so much of time? In which line? Bharat, can you please take your answer? I am seeing something different here.
Should I send the answer?
Yeah, Mama there coming. Again, that very. Why did you put so long here?
I do not know to send.
Ah,
I forgot to send.
වෙන මොකක්ද කරන්න කියලා මට තේරුණානේ. ඔය බලන්න අම්මලාම මේ බෑග්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකේ ඉන්නවනම් කට්ටිය වැඩ කරනවා. ඒකයි මට ඒක නෝට් වුණා මේ මොකද මේක මෙච්චර ලේසියක් මොකද මෙච්චර වෙලා ගිහින් කියලා මට. හරි. අම්මලා මේකනේ උදා බලන්න මේක කැමරාවක් කරන්නේ. මම හැමදාම කියන කැමරාව ඔන් කරන්න කියලා. එකේ අය දෙන්නේ කැමරාව ඔන් කරන්නේ. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. I will right. Let's do this. We make the right. So, shall I do it in the board? The board is no. I will do it here on the other. So, in the example number 5, they are saying D is a point, right? D is a point on BC. Right? D is a point on BC. And AD is a joint, right? AD is joint. Given ABD angle, ABD angle 70, BAD angle 30 degrees, right? DAC angle 40 degrees, point X, right? These angles would come as an SX, right? We make from that. We know ADB angle, right? So find the ADB angle X and the Y. So we have to find this X and Y, right? So first of all, we have to check that what is to be found. Right? So how we are going to find? Okay. So first of all, I will consider A. Then this one AB T triangle, so that I can find X. Right? I am going to consider this ABD triangle. So how we are going to write that? in a clear way, right? When we are clear, right? Consider, if you are reading, please write. Consider ABD triangle. Right? Come. Right? Then I am going to apply the theorem. I am going to find x. So I am going to start from x. X plus 70 degrees plus, don't forget the degrees, plus 30 degrees. Those are my three interior angles in this highlighted triangle. This highlighted triangle. Right. Then is equal to 180. Okay. Then right, x plus 70 plus 30. 70 plus 30, 100 degrees, right, is equal to 180 degrees. Right. So now you know what is to be done. X plus 100. So if you want to remove 100, subtract 100 from both sides. Right. On the other hand side, you have 180. Subtract 100. Right. So this, right, here you have plus 100, here you have negative 100. Cancel out, cancel out. Then what is the final answer? X is equal to 180 minus 100. It will give you 80 degrees. Right. So your answer is correct. X is equal to 80 degrees. So we know this. Can move that. So how we are going to find y? There are several ways to find y. Right? But I'm going to tell you the easiest way. What are easiest way here? Right? So if you consider this big triangle ABC in a and then so I will draw it in a separate case in maybe one this big triangle ABD ABC and then right. Now I am going to ask from you. Can anyone tell me if A, B, and C? You know already this angle is 70 degrees. That means this B vertex related to 70 degree angle, right? Interior angle. Can anyone tell me what is the magnitude of this angle? Then where angle is magnitude? Can anyone tell me? What's the magnitude of this angle?
70 degrees.
70 degrees, excellent. Right? Make here today you have 30 degrees. Right? So that is this one. 40 degrees means the adjacent angle in the way. Okay. So 30 plus 40 will give you again 70. This angle A is also 70 degrees. Right? Very easy. Right? Very easy. Actually, no need to write that. Actually, no need to write that. But you need to understand the thing. How you get 70? Right? How you get 70 is you add 40 degrees plus 30 degrees together. Right? Then you have to find this when we have empty. Why? Very easy. Neither. Very easy. So you have to just apply the theory. So I am going to start from what I do not know. That is my unknown term. That means my y. I am going to find that y plus then 70 degrees plus. If you want, you can write directly 70 or 30 plus 40. Right? I would write 30 degrees plus 40 degrees so that you can understand it by looking at the original figure. Right? Or in the original figure, you have 30 plus 40. So 70 plus 30 plus 40 plus 5 is equal to 180 degrees. So you know what to do now. Okay? Simple equation. Y plus 70 plus 30, 100. 100 plus 40, 140. And then equal mark, then 180 degrees. So then you know what to do. Plus 140, negative 140 from both sides. 180 minus 140 is equal to, now cancel out, cancel out. Do that. Cancel out, cancel out. Is equal to y equals 40. Yes. Now let me then that.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So okay, your answers are correct, right? Great. Yeah. So this is how we are going to do this. Right. So next one. Do I need to give you some time to write or something? Or shall I go the if you have already done, please send me D. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's do this. Right. So I will clear this one. Okay, clear now. Right. Okay, I'll come to the board. Right. So I will come to the board. Then I will explain the sum of the interior and the sum of quadrilateral. Right. So we are going to move to the theory 2, second theory. Right? So it is related to quadrilaterals. It is related to quadrilaterals. Right? Right. Come to page number 4. Page number 4 below. Second one, second title, right? The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. The sum of the interior angle of a quadrilateral. Right. Right. It is very similar to the previous one as well, but the magnitude is different. Previously we deal with a triangle. Here we are going to deal with a quadrilateral. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle will be equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Right? Right? 180 degrees. Sum of the interior angles will be equal to 180 degrees. But sum of the interior angles of quadrilateral, it's not equal to 180, but equal to 360 degrees. That is the difference between when you deal with the interior angles of a triangle and a quadrilateral. Right. So let's do this. First of all, focus on the board. Right? First of all, focus on the. I have given you three types of quadrilaterals. These all of these are quadrilaterals. Right? All of these are quadrilaterals. So you know this quadrilateral rectangle. Right? This quadrilateral is a rectangle. Right? This is the first figure. Right? Secondly, it's something like a different one, but someone can say parallel, but I haven't mentioned this is a parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram can be like I haven't mentioned, so that you cannot take this as a parallelogram. Okay, A, B, C, D. Then this is also a quadrilateral. This looks like a trapezium or something, but not the trapezium, but it's a quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral B, C, and D. So all of these things are called quadrilaterals. Rectangle is also quadrilateral. What can you say about the corners or the angles of a rectangle? What is the name of particular name, special name of this angle? I have told you before.
Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle.
No.
Right angle.
Yes. 90 degrees. 90 degrees, as I told you earlier, right angle triangle. So what is the summation of interior angles of a rectangle? 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. 4 times 90.
360 degrees.
Yes, 360. 360. Then, so we have a hint. Right? So what is the theorem that we are going to learn? The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. Now in a rectangle it is 360. Right? So rectangle is also a quadrilateral. If the sum of these four angles, right, is equal to 360. This is also 360. It is also 360. Whether it is 90 degrees or not. If you consider any of the quadrilaterals in this universe, the sum of the interior angles is equal to 360 degrees. That is a constant. Right. So this is the third thing. Right? That's the third thing. So turn to page number 5. Turn to page number 5. So, well, I have given something. A quadrilateral has, now first point, a quadrilateral has come on. First point, 4 sides. A quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 interior angles. Then please write it. 4 interior angles. Please write this again. Right. Okay. Now again I have given consider the 4 interior angles. Right. Consider the 4 interior angles. I have given this. Right. I have given this. Inside the box, what you have to write? You know that the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. Right. Let's write it together. The sum. Please write it. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Is 360 degrees. That means, right? Clearly, please write it clearly. Only what are the ends? Right. Okay, now below you have to write something as previous. Interior angle, interior angle, interior angle, interior angle. 4 interior angles. A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360. A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degrees. A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degrees. So, according to the figures, we can write A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degrees. This is summation. Interior angles of what? Quadrilateral. Right. So then please write this inside the box, right? And send me D. What D? Right. Hi, great. So I have given y 360 degrees. And y you are going to say, right? The the interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. Why? What is the logic behind that? What they did a logic? How can you understand very clearly? Muda understand correct, right? Now,
Because of the right triangle.
no, right? I have given you. Can you see a little bit of a dash line, right? Diagonals. I have marked one diagonal of each and every figure. When you consider this one, I have marked by using a dash line with a diagonal, right? And also in the second figure, I have marked something like this diagonal, okay? And I have marked a diagonal like this. Now, can anyone tell me, right? On either sides of the diagonal, how many triangles can you see? Each and on each and every figure. Huh?
Two.
Two triangles, right? So you know the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 108. Now if you have two triangles here and here, how many interior angles should be there?
Two.
And two. Right? This is a diagonal, right? On top of that diagonal, you have a one triangle, and it gives you 108 degrees. Right? Interior summation of the interior angles. This angle plus this angle plus this angle. 180. This is the topmost one. What can I say about the below? It is actually the same. Right? Now here, this is the bottom triangle. This is an interior angle. This is an interior angle. This is also an interior angle. And you know the summation of the three interior angles give you 180 degrees, right? 180 degrees. So 180 degrees plus 180 degrees will give you 360. No need to write this. You need to understand the logic behind that. Why? Logic के करता ना हरे. हरे. Hey, let's say I'm not going to mention it in the board. So I will explain this for other quadrilaterals as well, right? So if you consider this second quadrilateral, and I have divided this quadrilateral into two triangles, topmost triangle and the bottom one, right? So if you consider the topmost triangle, you know the summation of the interior angles will give you 180. I'm going to mark it. This is 180. And similar to that, the below triangle also gives you, right? 180 degrees. 180 plus 180, 360. So we can conclude that the summation will be equal to 360 degrees of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. And same thing applies here. If you consider this quadrilateral, right? From the left hand side, you have 180 degrees, right? This triangle. If you consider right triangle, it gives you 180 degrees. 180 plus 180, totally will give you 360 degrees. No need to write. So you need to understand the concept, right? And the logic. 180 plus 180, 360. So 360 is the summation of the interior angles of the quadrilateral. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360. Right? Okay. Now I am going to give you the reason for that. Why 360? I am going to share the screen with you so that you can write. So the things are open. No open. Right. Why 360? So let's write a limit. Yeah. Right. Put it in. Right. Please write it. Consider 1, 2, 3. Consider 1, 2, 3 quadrilaterals. Right. Come on. The diagonal splits a quadrilateral into two triangles. Right? Into two triangles. Next. Right? Therefore, comma, we can take 180 degrees plus 180 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Because we are having two triangles, 180 plus 180. It will give plus the total as 360. So you have to do the same thing for the example number 1 as well. Right. So let's do this. Right. So for an example, let's take example. So I am going to explain. Right? Focus on the screen. Right? Focus on the screen. Right? I am reading manually. Yeah. Right. So I will use green one. So can anyone tell me what is the value of this angle A?
90 degrees.
Super, 90 degrees. Can you say a different name for that 90 degrees? A different name for that 90 degrees?
Right angle.
Have they?
Right angle.
Excellent. It's the right angle, right? So I want you to familiar with those words. But you need to be cautious about them. Right angle. Right. So you know this is 90 degrees. And also you know this is 90 degrees as well. Right? And this is 100 degrees. 90, 90, 100. You have to find x. So keep x in front of the equation so that it will be very easy to find the unknown term. So I will write it as x plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 100 degrees is equal to 360 because this is a quadrilateral. Yes, let me ask me the answer. Right. So how to do the rest? X plus 90 plus 90, 180,
and 280.
280. 280 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Then you know what to do. X plus 280 degrees minus 280 degrees from both sides. 360 minus 200. Sorry. 280, right? So now cancel out. Positive 280, right? Positive 280, negative 280, cancel out, right? Then the value of x is equal to 360 minus 280. What is the value? 380 minus 280, here 80, right? 80 degrees. So this is the way you are going to do that. This is the way you are going to do that. Yes. Yes, right? Okay, please write this maybe and let's do the rest of the example as well. So please write this and then we D. Right. Okay. So let's do the rest of the examples you can do. Try it. And I will share the screen and show you. Right. Let's do one by one. Okay, so do example number 2 and then be answers. Do it fast. I want to see who finishes this. Do example number 2. I'll give you 1 minute. One minute is enough, huh? Okay, you change the 95. Let's see. Great. Okay. However, he has done it. Right. Actually, he's saying 185. Sorry, 145. Right? I am having different two answers, but I do not know which one is correct. Let me be saying 95, third place. Third one. Which one? 251. Which one? Maybe you say it's 105. Yeah, I'm asking example number 2, right? So it cannot be 225. Sinara is saying 105. I'm having different answers for example number 2. Why is that? Okay, I am going to discuss. Right? So what I am going to do is, first of all, I will explain what I am going to do. So I am going to find x. Right? I am going to find x. And I know the theory. If I add these 4 interior angles together. If I add them, the summation will be equal to 360 degrees. 360. So I am going to find x. So that I will take x at the first place when I am writing the equation. X plus 80 degrees plus 100 degrees plus 75 degrees equals 360 degrees. So this is the main equation. Important equation you need to maintain. You need to write. Then x plus 80 plus 100, 180. 180 plus 75. 180 plus 75. 251. Yes, 251. Degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Right. Then how we are going to find x? X plus 255 minus 255 is equal to 360 minus 255. So then now we are going to simplify. Right. Cancel out. Positive 255, negative 255, cancel out. Answer.
95.
Yes, x is equal to which one? 90? Yes, 95 degrees. This is the way you are going to simplify. Right? So let's do. No, let's have a break. Then we are going to do example 3, example 4, and example 5. Example 1 is correct. Yes. Today, did you got the point where you got wrong? Yes, yes. Yeah, child, yes. Yes, now you can have a break for the 5-minute break. Now it's 7:55. We are meeting at 8. Yeah, now.
Sir, you subtracted 360 minus 255 is equals to 105, no?
Yeah, 100. So, yes, please. This is 105. Sorry, sir. I got wrong. Yeah, 105. Sorry. X is equal to 100. Yes. You answer to this when you make an answer. Final answer. Verify it by using double dash. You have to verify your answer when you make it. Yes, good, yes. I have got wrong answer. Right, we are waiting at 8 o'clock. Right. First of all, do example number 3. Take on it and 8. So do this. Once you back, do this. And send me the answer. Do example number 3 and send me the answer. Do it fast. Example number 3. Make a send me the answer for it. Right, Sinara wrote the place, she is saying 36, right? Okay, यहाँ पे is also saying 6. यहाँ पे one to 7 place, Sinara on place. Iritra is also saying 36. Let's see as well. Right. Sinara, what is Sinara has sent me separate magnitude to the separate time. That's it. So what is x? What is 2x and what is 3x and what is 4x? Right? It's great. So, right, I'm going to discuss this. Right? Yes. Yeah. This looks like you have generated your answer. Yeah. However, right? Not different. I hope that's not AI, right? Maybe. I hope that's not AI. Right. Okay. So I will do this. What is so we know the theory. Sum of the interior angles of the quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. So very basically, x plus 4x plus period x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360 degrees. So, one double, two double, three double, four double, right? That means x. Like we have written x plus 2x, 3x, 3x plus 3x, 6x, 6x plus 4x, 10x. 10x equals 360. So now what you are going to do? You are going to divide both sides by, sorry, divide both sides by 10. This side by 10 and this side by 10. And this side divide by 10, this side divide by 10, and you round divide 10 times 1, 10 times 1. X is equal to 360 divided by 10. 0 to 0.
We have to cut down 0.
Yeah, we have to cut down 0, right? 360 degrees is the answer. That is the value of x. What is 2x? 2 times x. 2 times 36, 72. And then 3x. 3 times x. 3x. 3 times 36. 180 degrees. Sorry, 108 degrees. Degrees. What is 4x? 4 multiplied by x. X means 36. 4 multiplied by x. 4 times 36. 4 times 36 will be equal to 110.
44.
44 degrees. So this is the way you are going to provide the answers. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to share the screen and for example number 4 and example number 5, I will discuss them in the board. So, okay, try to do example number 4 and example number 5 boards. And send me the answers for example number 4 and example number 5. Just send me the answer for x value only. Right? Here x, and in example number 5, what is x? That's it. Number 4 and 5. The middle part is not needed. Do this. Make tell me only the x value of example number 4 and example number 5. equal to 75 degree, 20, I need both example of 4 and 5. We do have to be and then we work on this, we want the first place. What is one thing? I don't know whether it is one thing or not. I have a doubt, but for the one thing. Let's see. Well, it's generally I'm doing the most now. I'm getting different answers from the second grade. Right. Shall I do? Right. So I will do it on the board, right? Boards. Right. So example number 4 is this. interior angle, interior angle, interior angle, interior angle, right? X plus 30, X plus 20, X plus 10, 10, 20, 30, right? So you know the way that you have to do, right? X plus 10 plus X plus 20 plus X plus 30 is equal to 360 degrees, which is the summation of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. X plus X 2x, right? X plus X 2x, 2x plus X 3x, 3x plus X 4x, 4x. 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 30, 60. 60 degrees is equal to 360. If you want to remove this 60 degrees, you may subtract 60 degrees from both sides is equal to 360 degrees minus 60 degrees. Cancel out, cancel out. Positive 60, negative 60. Right? 4x is equal to 360 minus 60, 300. So you have to divide by 4. Both sides you need to divide by 4. Right. 4 times 1, 4 times 1. 300 divided by 4. X is equal to 75 degrees. This should be the final answer for example number 4. Example number 5. How you are going to do this? All the time. Fine. You want to find x, right? Now you want to find x. You can see only the quadrilateral as this. Here, this is the quadrilateral. Okay, this is the quadrilateral. But you know the value of this interior angle, this interior angle. You do not know the value of x. You are going to find it, but this angle is not known. You do not know the value of this angle as well. How you are going to find it? That is the thing, right? You know how to find it. What is the summation of the angles on a straight line? Can anyone tell me? What is the sum of the angles on a straight line?
180.
180.
Yes, 100. Yeah. So Buddha, I will take this as y. Right? I will take this as y. So this becomes y. That means, first of all, what I will do? Y plus 70 is equal to 180. Right? So take 70 to there, find the value of y. So that you can do this easily. So I am going to do that. Next from there. Right? So I have named my this angle, right? This angle as y. So that I have write y plus 70 degree is equal to 180. You can take this angle as whatever you want, A, B, C, D, or whatever. In the tube, I have given some letters as well. Letters here. Right? So you can write BCD angle, right? Sorry. The example number 5, right? Yeah, BCD angle. Here you have B, here you have C, here you have D. Right? Understood? So instead of Y, if you want, you can use BCD. BCD angle. On top of C, you have to put as a BCD angle. D hat is the hat. BCD angle. BCD angle plus 70 minus 70. That means you are going to do the opposite for both sides. Minus 70 to 70 cancel out. BCD angle will be equal to 110. Hare, Bharat මේක තමයි බලදින්නේ. එනේ මෙතන එන්නේ. මේක නෙමෙයි යන්න උදේ. This one. Well, let's see what is the value of x. Now you know the value of this BCD angle. BCD angle is 110. Now you have found that. Right? Now you have found that. Right? Then this is a quadrilateral, you have to find x. So you know what to do. X plus 95 plus 95 degrees plus 85 degrees, right? Plus 110 degrees is equal to 360 degrees because it is a quadrilateral, right? X plus 95 plus 85 degrees, 180 plus 110, 0, 9, 290, and 290 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. So now you know what to do. Plus 290, subtract 290 from both. And cancel out, cancel out. It will be equal to 90, 60, 70 degrees. This x is equal to 70 degrees. And that's how you are going to do. Let's do it. I think Whtsapp answer is correct. Both answers is correct, right? Both answers are correct. Others, what about others? Right? Second answer is wrong, right? All other than that. Right. Right. So did you get it? Maybe there was. Right. Did you understand? Are there any questions? Unclear points? Is or no? Others? What about others?
Understood, sir.
Okay, super.
Understood.
Right. So we are going to proceed the third one. Exterior angles of a triangle. Now, previously we have discussed about interior angle, right? Now we are going to discuss about exterior angles. Now here also we are going to discuss about the triangles exterior angle. That means exterior angles of a triangle. Previously we discussed about interior angles of a triangle and interior angles of a quadrilateral. But now we have to deal with the exterior angles of a triangle. Then we are going to move to exterior angles of a quadrilateral as well. Right. So this part is very important. If you have our this part in the school, exterior angles of a triangle will be there. Okay. Right. Okay, Podihari Ratna, your extent in the sometimes it may be in the short question paper, sometimes it may be in the essay paper. Right? If you have completed this lesson in the school, there will be a question from exterior angle theorem, right? Of a quadrilateral and a triangle. Right? Third title. Exterior angles of a triangle. I'm not going to write triangle, but I will draw a triangle. Right? A triangle. First of all, I have put some bullet and a dotted line. So let's fill it first. Right? So when you are talking about exterior angles of a triangle, right? So you know that A triangle has three vertices. A triangle has three vertices, and a triangle has three sides. Right? So if you have three vertices, right, you can draw on the same order, right? By using the same order of a triangle, you can draw three exterior angles. Same order. Ekama disha. Same order. Right? If you choose the order of right hand clockwise, for that clockwise side, you can only draw three exterior angles. And if you consider anti-clockwise of a triangle, you can draw another three exterior angles. Right? I will show it to you. Right? Sometimes keep that in your mind. What I say. Right? Please save it in your mind. Right? So let's write first bullet. A triangle has three vertices. Three vertices. So exterior angles can be drawn. So exterior angles can be drawn one at each vertex. Can be drawn one at each vertex, so that we can draw total three exterior angles. By producing the sides in order, as I told you earlier. Right, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So normally we can take that in the order. This called the order when it comes to the exterior angle, right? So now I have given two figures. The figures they are given in. This is the first figure, right? Right. I have erased this extended side. Right. Now focus on the book. After you finish writing through, you will run box. Focus on the book. Right, okay. So you need to know that how an exterior angle of a triangle is constructed. How an exterior angle of a triangle is formed. Is formed or constructed. So this is the way. Now there are three sides for a triangle. Now you are going to choose any of the sides. So I will choose this side and I am going to extend it. Right? I am going to extend it like this. So this is the side that I have chosen and I am going to extend it. So then if you consider this vertex, middle vertex, and that vertex, you can make this exterior angle. Right? You can make this exterior angle. Right? This is the exterior angle of this triangle. One of the three exterior angles. One of the three exterior angles. Right? So this is called an exterior angle. And you know, this one is an interior angle. You know that. That is the difference between exterior. Now you need to know how we can form an exterior angle of a triangle by producing one side. Right? By extending one side. Right? This side has been extended. This side has been produced so that I can form an exterior angle. Right? Please label this and I am going to show you the next one. Explain you this. I will explain this figure for you. Right? Right. Now, as I told you in the beginning, right? So a triangle has three vertices. The exterior can be three exterior angles can be drawn, right? One at each vertex, right? By producing the sides in order. In order, I'm going to choose an order, right? I will choose right hand side. So I'm going to extend. So I will choose this side and I will extend this side. Right? So this is one of my exterior angles. And I'm going to extend this side as well. So wait, this is also another exterior angle, right? And I'm going to produce this side. This is also another exterior angle, right? Can you see? Right? To this side, the exterior angle has been formed. Right? Since clockwise, if I am going clockwise, the exterior angle is open for clockwise side. Right? By extending the side. These sides have been extended. Right? Could you please mark it? Okay, and I am using a different color now. I will use like blue. Right, I will use red. Right? I am going to extend my sides again. Now I have extended to this side, correct? And I am going to extend this side. Now I have already extended this side to this side, right? The below side. I am going to extend same side to the front, to the upside, right? So I am going to extend this side to up and this side to down, right? This side to down and this side to my right hand side. So what are the exterior angles related to those sides? Because I am choosing anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. with anti-clockwise. Previously clockwise, then anti-clockwise. So if I extend this side, right, to the upside, what is the exterior angle at this point? This is the exterior angle. I am using red color. Please use a different color to mark it. And for this is the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle. And for this is the exterior angle. Right? Please mark them. Use two different colors to mark them. I have drawn the figure for you, right? And please use the two different colors to mark them, and those are the exterior angles. So these things are exterior angles. Right. So I'm going to share the screen. Since we are doing here, right? So hope you have written down the things, right? Now I have given what is an exterior angle of a triangle, right? In the exam, if they ask, right, what is an exterior angle of a triangle, you have to write these. Today we are going to when one side, I will type it here. When one side of a triangle is produced or extended, right? Within bracket you can write extended. It is for your knowledge, extended, right? Is produced means big comma, right? Extended comma. Next line. The angle between extension and the adjacent side, right? The angle between the extension and the adjacent side is an exterior angle of the triangle. Hello? This is the introduction of an exterior angle. So if I tell you this one again, right? Omega I keyword, right? When one side of the triangle is produced, so I have produced this side, right? Of the of the topmost triangle. This side has been produced up to here. Right? One side of a triangle is produced. And or extended the angle between the extension. Right? The angle between the extension. So this is the extension. Red color is the extension. And the adjacent side. What is the adjacent side? I will mark it in a different color. I will use blue. Sorry, green. This is the adjacent side. Okay. So angle between the adjacent side and the produced side. So what is that? Right? This is the angle in between the adjacent side and the extended side. Right? This is the side produced. Right? For the extension, I will mark it here. Between extension, extended side is the extended side, and the adjacent side. This is green one. Green one is the adjacent side, extended side is red one. So between that you have, an angle. That angle is this phenomenon. So it is called the exterior angle of a triangle. So this is the very basic thing you need to understand. This is the very basic thing you need to understand. Okay. So from here I am going to stop today. Right? We are going to stop from here today. Right? So in next week I am going to do the rest. Right? I am going to stop here. Right? So I am going to wind up the class from here today. Right? So